Good education is a truly marvellous thing. The old stag told his nephew time and time again.
Children in some London schools are having to make do with fewer and less up-to-date books. New figures from the Educational Publishers Council reveal a chronic underspending by some local authorities. Only a handful of London boroughs provide the minimum recommended amount. 2 are spending less now than they were 10 years ago, Hillingdon and Waltham Forest. In 1978-9, Waltham Forest was spending almost £8 per pupil on books. 10 years later, that figure had dropped to under £5. The latest estimate is just over £6, but that's still way under the minimum recommended figure of over £16. Bromley is spending under £7, Harrow only £5, an increase of just 23 pence in 10 years. Barnet and Redbridge exceed the recommended sum. Canhall Junior School in Leytonstone spend £2,000 a year on books. It's less than a third of what they'd like.
We do have to make decisions about whether to buy a particular piece of equipment or to spend money on books. Whether this year we're going to replace books in science or upgrade our books for geography.
Waltham Forest Education Authority blame the government. They say rate capping 2 years ago forced a cut in book spending. Now they must reduce expenditure by a further 5% to avoid charge capping. It means the school's library service, which lends 1,000 books a year to Canhall Junior alone, is threatened with closure.
All we can do is make the best possible judgment, but there's no easy way. Particularly in the education service, it stands at the present time, no easy way to make cuts in any area of the service or any aspect of spending.
The Department of Education says more money is to be pumped into the education system, a rise of 16% this year, which schools can decide how best to use. Kerry Swain, Thames News.